My twin sister hates me. I think I know why. First time posting in this app. Forgive me if I'm doing something wrong. I'm a male and I'm in my early 20s. I have a twin sister who we can call Anna. Anna and I weren't the inseparable twins that most people think we were. We were very different children and we have always had different interests. I was diagnosed with autism as a child and I still struggle with today. Well, she had pretty bad dyslexia that she claims she grew out of through reviving proper support from our parents in school. I had behavioral issues as a kid. I'll be honest, I was a bad kid. I got angry all the time. I was prone to crying when I got frustrated. And it got to the point where Anna requested that she get moved to a different classroom than me in second grade because I embarrassed her. In middle school, it got worse. I realized I was trans queer, and my world started to fall apart since we live in South Texas. I confided in Anna about all these weird feelings I was having about my body, and she hit me in the face and told me to shut up. She then told my parents, and they threatened to kick me out of our house. I still haven't really forgiven her for this, even though I know there's no way she could have predicted that reaction from them. In high school, we got along for a little bit. We did marching band together and had some of the same classes, and it felt like I finally had a twin sister, until I got threatened by a couple older guys in the band that they could turn me straight, and she didn't believe me. No one did. It was humiliating when she laughed at me and said, "You think they want to assault you? Looking like that?" Our dad wasn't any help. Before he passed away, he was a Navy veteran who had lived in South Texas his entire life. I could write my own post about my dad, to be honest, but that's for later. To summarize, our dad often told me it was my own fault that I was struggling with school and mental health, and that my self-harm attempts were just for attention. Anna loved to copy what he said. My mom never got involved. Not really, so I always felt like it was me versus them, Anna and my dad. Towards the end of high school, I started to come into my own. I had a group of friends I liked, a job I could be myself in, and I was dating a nice girl at the time. One who saw us as a male-to-female relationship. This was huge to me. Anna was struggling. She would always tell me how the other soccer players were bullying her, how her classmates hated her, and I felt bad for her. I tried to help her, offered to hang out during her soccer practices to document the bullying, things like that. But she always told me no. I didn't understand. When I was bullied, I always wanted someone to step in and help me, but I respected Anna's wishes. Flash forward to a couple of weeks after graduation. Anna graduated at the top 10% of our class, while I was lucky to be in the top 50%. I was happy for her, for us both. I struggled a lot academically, so I was really proud of us. I was hanging out with some friends and they told me Anna often complained to them about me, that I was annoying, and always told her how I was being bullied by everyone. I asked them to elaborate, since that's what Anna had always said to me. And we sort of figured out that Anna had been talking shit about me for years, that I was attention seeking, that I was faking my mental illness, things like that. It really hurt, like to the point where I had a crying session once I got home. I didn't understand why I done to her to deserve this. It gets worse. Flash forward another year, and Anna is off in college. I'm attending a community college that I will eventually drop out of due to bad grades, but Anna is allegedly thriving on her campus across the country. My mom and I go to visit her since Dad can't travel due to cancer treatments, and Anna lets me stay in her room. She didn't have a roommate. I get there, she introduces me to her friends, and everything is going great. I get along with her two guy best friends so well, and they listen to me rant about my ex-girlfriend, the one from high school. She had since left me for a cis guy. It was a good experience, until Anna ruined it. Late at night, she woke me up crying to tell me that she had slept with her two friends and neither of them knew it. Anna, the perfect traditional woman from a South Texas Baptist town. She then told me through her tears that she had been bullied by her college soccer team for just one comment. And when I asked her what she said to her team, she told me all I did was call them nuisances under my breath. Like, girl, I cannot make this stuff up. She wasn't done confessing to me yet. Oh no. Anna then proceeded to tell me the reason she held her 3.97 GPA over my 1.8? Because it's the only thing I have on you. And it clicked in my head. Anna has always seen us as being in some sort of competition, one that I wasn't aware of. I now blame our dad for putting us against each other. But in the moment I was just silently angry. When I tried to ask Anna to apologize the next morning, she said no, that she didn't have to apologize for anything. I didn't talk to her for the rest of the school year, not until she moved home. Her life didn't get any easier. Her guy friends cut her off for playing with her feelings. She dumped her actual boyfriend and called campus security on him when he came for his belongings in her room, and eventually she dropped out of that college. As soon as she was home, Anna found a new boyfriend attending our local big state university and immediately enrolled so she could attend school with him. The death of our dad shook her, I know, but while I've apologized to her for shitty things I've done over the years, she's never apologized to me for anything. She's questioned my current boyfriend's imagination status at the dinner table with my grandparents. My boyfriend was born here in the USA. He's just not white. She's called me a slur for lesbians. She infantilized her current boyfriend, also not a white guy. It's giving microaggression by calling him super wholesome when he's just existing near her. She's told our childhood pastor that I'm not getting married in his church, which caused him to do a house visit on me, and once told my manager that I'm super lazy. And yet, she claims that she's never done those things, or that it's always been from a place of kindness. Something, the axe forgets, but the tree remembers, right? Now, sitting here while she's away at Big State University and I'm getting ready for a night shift, I've finally realized why Anna hates me. Why after all these years, she finds my existence annoying and threatening to her. It's because I'm free. I never really acted with others' opinions in mind. I've always dressed how I wanted to and presented how I wanted to. I went by 5 different names in middle school until my current one stuck, while she struggled to find a nickname cute enough to make a username. She always wore dresses to church, while I got creative when I was forced to go, and I often got to wear a cute pant and jacket combo. I dyed my hair, and she struggled to straighten her naturally curly hair. I never cared about my weight. I never cared about my weight. I never cared about being the strongest or the fastest. I just wanted to be happy with myself. I just wanted to be happy in myself. And it took a long time for me to be truly happy with my body. Hormone replacement therapy, a new wardrobe, a legal name change. Those are things I wanted and seized with my bare hands without a church or other social pressures holding me back. Anna doesn't have that freedom. She craves the approval of male role models in her life. She demonizes the women around her. She refuses to go to therapy. And she believes that if she just locks in the perfect man, a man like our dad, then she'll be taken care of because that's what she's been told her entire life is supposed to be the goal. She's never experimented with herself or her identity, and instead has always tried to live up to our dad's expectations. And while I still feel really angry and hurt over what she's done to me, I pity her more than anything. I love Anna, I always will. She's my twin sister. So I will continue to love her even when she distances herself from me or I go low contact with her. I know that as much as she hates me, she probably hates herself even more, so I'll continue to be there for her. I hope one day she's as happy with herself as I am.
Brother, man to man, over the course of your life, she has treated you like shit. Behind your back, and that's the fucking worst. The best thing you can do is keep your distance because, as you say, you're free, and you're even more free without her. People who bring negative energy around with them will also rub off on you, and your energy will also become negative. And I'm speaking from experience. I still empathize with my sister. I still love my sister, but I too have realized that it was for the best if I kept my distance. And I had this realization later that you so save yourself from any potential pain and hardship and just keep your distance.
I've been working on moving away from my family this year, so fingers crossed that I can finally end this chapter and we can both move on.
I'm sorry, but you sound like a fucking doormat. You can empathize with someone while still telling them to get the fuck away from you. This woman is a plague, and she will curse you as long as you let her. And I'm speaking from experience. I have a wicked fucking sister who is persona non grata. I wanna let her back into my life with everything inside of me, but she will just use my love to hurt me. And that's exactly what's happening here. I left a comment in another thread regarding cheating exes, and I feel like it echoes this a sentiment here. Don't marry the person you love. Marry the person that loves you. Without reciprocation, the love you give out is meaningless.
You're not the first person to call me a doormat, dude. I doubt you'll be the last too, but I appreciate your honesty. I have gone low contact with Anna before, but with my own living situation, going completely no contact with her hasn't ever really felt possible. I've been making steps to move away from my family sometime this year, and I've gotten a support system of friends who are helping me with this. I just need a place to vent. Thank you.
It's hard to believe that someone who shared the womb with you will treat you so poorly. I'm glad you found comfort in who you are with, your HRT and other things. That's what matters. I would consider going low to no contact with her, honestly. It seems like she just wants opportunities to tear you down for her own gain. You don't need her trying to ruin your happiness, but also maybe don't be as supportive of her. You don't have to be malicious, but she never showed up for you, so maybe don't show up for her anymore either. It feels like she's taking advantage of your kindness.
Thank you for commenting. I originally made this post to vent, and it's been good to finally get these emotions out of my head. I've been low contact with her for a while now, looking to make that no contact as soon as I can.
Hey my man, I have a younger sister and we butted heads plenty of times in the past, so I can understand how the love of a sibling can be hard to work through. I'm glad that you're on your way to being able to get out of these circumstances, and while I hope that your sister will someday sort her shit out and treat you with the love and respect you deserve, I'm more concerned with your safety and happiness. You have given more than enough of yourself to others, and I hope you're able to get out of there and truly thrive. You've got friends out here on the internet, and we're rooting for you.
Oh, thank you. I needed to hear something like this.
After all that, how are you saying? You're stronger than you think. You need to stop caring what others think of you and focus on loving yourself.
Lots of therapy, a good support system, and a love for escapism. It's easier said than done, you know?
Hold on to this relation. You're not responsible for her feelings or growth. I am all cis-het woman who also grew up in a religious family. I'm still finding who I am, but I am proud of you. You are strong and independent. Mother, you should have had to be. Keep being yourself. The work is worth it.
Thank you so much. I hope we both keep finding new things to love about ourselves.
Hey, your sister seems literally crazy. If I were you, I'd try to have as little contact as possible until your mother dies. Oh yeah, and if your sister ever asks you for money, even for surgery, make her sign notarized papers agreeing to pay you back in the long run.
Yeah, I'm taking steps to move away from this family sometime this year. I've removed Anna from my emergency contact list. My bank account is secure from her and my mother, and I'm working on protecting my own peace. I can only control my own actions. I just need to remember that.
I congratulate you. You know, I have a tip that helped me get over an ex. Write down all the bad memories I have of that person in a notebook. Wake up and read it. Not to harbor resentment, but to eliminate that emotional connection that binds me to them. It worked for me, and I do it every day. Every time I go to sleep, it helps eliminate that emotional connection. But seriously, I think you're strong. I respect you. Just remember, if there is ever an emergency, try to verify it and write it down if it's false.
I did something similar with a few of my own exes. Maybe I'll give this a try with Anna. Thank you.
The differences between you two remind me of my sister. I'm sorry your relationship had to be this way. My sister is a lot like you. She spent her time wanting to be comfortable in herself, while I always found it easier to let myself be molded. In the end, I think she is happier and more grounded than me, but I could never imagine hating her for this. Contrarily, it makes me so happy to think of her finally becoming herself and having a full life. Your sister definitely has a hint of narcissist. She is a victim, always comparing you, always cared. I'd take as much space as I could from her. She could spend her entire life blaming you, projecting her insecurities without ever acknowledging that she's in the wrong.
Yeah, our dad was a diagnosed narcissist. All three of us, Dad, Anna, and me, have symptoms of OCD. While I've recognized this and I'm handling my own symptoms on my own, it makes me feel bad that Anna refuses to get help. Hearing that this isn't normal helps me feel better about my own decisions to go low contact or no contact with her. And I appreciate you sharing your story.
Toe my suster vir my uit die kas gekom het ek haar nie geslaan, op haar geskree of haar uitgeskop nie. Ek het haar omhels en gesê ek is lief vir jou en ek wil hê jy moet gelukkig wees. Trou asseblief met 'n vrou wat ook 'n wit rok na die troue wil dra. Want ek het 'n foto gesien van twee bruide met rokke en hulle het so mooi gelyk en ek wil familiefoto's soos daardie hê, dankie. Ek was haar hoofstrooimeisie by haar troue verlede jaar en ek het die foto's gekry wat ek wou hê. Dit gesê, dit is nie normaal nie en dit is ook nie reg dat jou suster jou so behandel nie. Ek verstaan jy is lief vir haar, maar asseblief, wees jy lief vir jouself 'n bietjie meer. Hou afstand en as sy ooit kom en jou en die mense wat jy liefhet met respek behandel, kan jy haar weer verwelkom. Ek wens jou die beste toe. Stuur vir jou 'n virtuele turkie.
My goed. Ik wens ik het een zuster zoals jij gehad. Een wat niet ondersteunen is niet, maar ook weer jouw familie en hoe identiteit op stand. Jouw zuster is gezien om jou te geven. Mijn identiteit als een queer persoon was een chaotische reis, maar ik win in eigen mensen. Om samen met mijn kerel te wees als een gay man wat van een ander gay man houdt. Gemakkelijk te wees is mijn oorgang. Dit is dingen wat geen hoeveelheid had of achteruit denken van mij kan wegnemen niet. Ik wil niks meer hier als om hier de vreugde met Anna te delen, maar zij het baie duidelijk gemaakt dat zij dit niet met mij gaan delen en ik moet dit aanvaarden. Dank je dat jij jouw story gedeeld, en miljoenen goede geluk aan jou en jouw familie. Dank je, Baye.
Reading all of this has made me thankful to be an only child. My outsider opinion on Anna, which you can feel completely free to ignore, is that deep down she is just trash. That's it. Doesn't matter if she's jealous or whatever. Trash is trash, plain and simple. If she wasn't your twin, would you still bother with her? Because she is giving me the same vibes as those loyal to your current leader. Similar energy. Her life could be perfect and she could be free to be whoever and whatever she wanted to be, and she would still find a reason to bring you down and be hateful. Just walk away. Walk far, far, far away. And then walk a bit further, just to be sure.
I think you're right. I'm only giving her grace because she's my sister. We have a younger sister who just turned 18, and she's nothing like Anna. Our little sister is kind, sassy without malice, and a good friend to those around her. I try to emulate her a bit. I love my little sister and her generosity. Anna is troubled. Yeah, but I know that's not my responsibility to handle. I need to vent and work out my thoughts, and I'm grateful for all the feedback I've been getting.
It's good to get a vent out. Sometimes you just need to trauma dump and not pay for the privilege. It's great that your baby sister is completely different to Anna. Having someone who has known you for a lifetime and accepts you is a wonderful thing to have. But this also proves to me that Anna isn't just a product of her environment. This is who she really is as a person. Family is wonderful, and blood isn't the only way to have a family. Build a community of your own filled with love and support. Anna's a big girl and can work out her own life. She has already stolen enough of your time and energy. Don't let her take it anymore.
Our younger sister really is the best of us. She just got accepted into her top choice college and is on the fast track to medical school. And I'm gonna miss her so much when she moves out. But her leaving is also giving me the motivation to finally separate myself from this household. My mom, I talk about her more in the previous post on my account. Anna, my grandparents, they're all the constant sources of stress for me that I don't need. Thanks. Thank you again for your kind words.
Ignora todo esto y ve y vive tu vida alejado de estos malditos vampiros. Deja que Ana viva con miseria que ella misma ha construido.
Oh, Dios mío. Ahora no podré sacarme esa imagen de la cabeza. Gracias, lol.
Después de todo, ¿cómo carajos es que aún estás de acuerdo? Eres más fuerte de lo que imaginas.
¿Qué te digo? Mucha terapia, un buen sistema de apoyo y un gran gusto por el escapismo.
Good luck. Oh, Pete, I hope you will thrive and flourish.
To you as well. Thank you very much.